Had my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic winning 40 speed.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now here's Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got the... First basket of the game for the Pacers. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Brunson with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Stolen by Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. And another three for New York.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Halliburton. Turner with the screen. On the wing, Turner. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner, so we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson outside. He's off on that one. Here's Indiana. 6-point game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Bridges, and that one, good. Bridges got 5 points so far.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And New York making a change here. Pacers trail by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Nice move. And Turner with the lay-in.
What a pass by Halliburton. He's so comfortable running the screen and roll. Excellent.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the foul on Miles Turner.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Towns. It's deflected. Here's McConnell. Now Toppin. Poked away. McConnell scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Anunoby. On deep, Brunson. The rebound by Shepherd. Here's Mathurin. Brunson covering. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. From downtown. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here is Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Walker in the corner. Pass to McConnell. There's a screen by Toppin. Out to the right wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 2.
14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Achua, no good. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Some nice passing by New York here. Hits it from three-point range.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Now Mathurin. Got a piece of it. Bridges with it. Mathurin picks him up. Pass to Robinson. Here's Bridges. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Defensive foul.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Back to Turner. Good D by Anunoby.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow. It is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Turner, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the paint. The kick out to Anunoby. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pacers trailed by 9. They need this. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Anunoby has the open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out to Turner. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Anunoby in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And there. There's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
50 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle. Here's Turner. Over Towns. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Knicks leading by 3. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mathurin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Brunson with it. With the fadeaway. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. There's a screen. Brunson with a head of steam. The rebound by Turner.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Turner's got 6.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Towns, the screen. From deep, Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature
in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson scanning the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Pass to Turner. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
They set the screen. Now Nesmith. Down low. Turner. Towns with the defensive effort. And so here is New York. Brunson adds a two-pointer. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Brunson's got 12 in the game. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Halliburton. For three, Siakam. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Offensive rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's New York.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2.
And he makes the first.
Mathurin.
And so he makes both from the line.
Pretty easy to get excited about Bennedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
And that one, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
.44 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Toppin. Screen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Mathurin. He has 7. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And yes, it's good. Brunson's got 18 points. They swipe it. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Bridges outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead
39.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Halliburton. Basket counts. Halliburton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Indiana.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes. Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Nesmith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Nesmith has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. Outside, Towns. To the right side. Buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see Tyrese Halliburton go to the line here. That one is on Towns. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Indiana leading by 3. And stolen by Achua. And a fast break now for New York. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Over in the corner, McBride. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Pass to Nembhard. And the three ball is good.
And that's a bounce-back three, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Towns at the elbow. And the dunk by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson goes in. Left side, Towns. Shoots over Turner. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so funny. And his teammates absolutely love him. Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Here's Turner. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball. And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
There's a screen by Robinson. Brunson outside. On the wing, Bridges. Tries to save it. Siakam, high post. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Steps and makes some noise. Substitution on the court.
Here's Brunson. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertips.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.